Well, a very good evening to you as you join us for tonight's live game. Unfortunately, our weather forecast is somewhat less than promising. We're told to expect intermittent spells of heavy rain, which might very well impact on the quality of the football later. It'll certainly add a new dimension, especially for those players who like to keep hold of the ball. A few anxious faces hoping it will all somehow stay away, but I have to tell you that we are told is an extremely unlikely scenario. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. It is a true heavyweight clash.
Well, the atmosphere, Peter, certainly doesn't feel like a friendly. We all know about the quality we have on show here, so I hope that the crowd demand as much as they can get, and I hope the players will oblige on that.
There's the whistle, and here we go. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, this guy, Federico Chiesa, I think is a very unique style of play.
And that's clear-cut, it's a free kick. He's had a hit! Goal! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, it doesn't have to look spectacular. Why complicate simplicity?
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. Chiesa, out to the right. McKennie. Had a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, as Tesco, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Point-blank header! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. Chiesa! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Lukumi. Posh. Quarter of an hour played. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Real great chance! It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Oh, high-quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second. So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, at 1-0 this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that losing feeling the other.
Chiesa. Vlahovic! He's scored! Right back in the game!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could now well reward them with an equaliser.
Just starting to get the first signs of rain here. And he skips past his man. Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending. Rabiot. It's Rabiot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Opts for safety. Lukumi. Spread out to the left. Vlahovic, whose goal-scoring skills have already been evident. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Threads one in. Posh. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? It's Freuler. Zirkzee. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And he's on a charge. Swings it across. Vlahovic. Chiesa. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Come in at half-time, largely satisfied with where they are. After a half which has certainly had its moments, has been lit up with some flair from time to time. The scoreline in their favour at the break, 2-1. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
So we're already into the second period.
Well, I'm sure the managers talk the talk, and now it's time for these players to walk the walk and deliver a rousing response to a rousing team talk.
And he cuts out the supply. Rabiot. Chiesa unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Freuler. Zirkzee. Chooses to go cross-field. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Vlahovic. Someone looks like he's in need of protection here.
Well, they've finally cottoned on to the fact that this centre-forward is talented, highly talented.
Lukumi.
That is some very intelligent play from the forwards here. Great movement.
And what's making it work?
Well, it's the way they're swapping positions and dragging defenders where they really don't wish to go.
Out to the left it goes. That has been cut short. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Freuler. Chiesa. Now there's a fine ball.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Freuler.
Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
And that has left him in a heap. Freuler. Proves too strong. He's found the way through. A lot of space ahead of him. Hits one! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
Posh. Keeper's got good distance on that. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. The final 5 minutes. Gets his pass away. He's tried one! Hits off target and by quite a way. McKennie. Where?
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half...
Great hit! It's in! Dying minutes, and we're all square again. Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Well, to his credit, he managed to ghost into space to finish things off, but the failure to spot it was ghastly defence.
So here comes a substitution.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
So all square with almost no time remaining. Into stoppage time, very little left on it. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle.